Hi Capricorn, this is Honey Moth Tarot, and today I'm going to be doing your September 2024 full moon reading. So by the time that this video is uploaded, the September full moon would have already happened. However, I do feel like the energy for a full moon, especially one that is not only a partial lunar eclipse but it's also a supermoon, I feel like that kind of energy sort of lingers for about a week or so. But yeah, as I said, like with it being a partial lunar eclipse and a supermoon, it's definitely a full moon to kind of pay attention to, because the energy is going to be a lot more potent. The full moon, it was also in Pisces as well, and because Pisces is ruled by Neptune, that means that there's like an emphasis on creativity, imagination, daydreaming. May also be having like super vivid dreams at this time. But yeah, overall, like around that kind of period, it's very intuitive and a very spiritual time. Alright, so as I was shuffling, kind of doing the intro, you got the Strength card, so you could be dealing with a Leo. But we'll see what else comes out. Thank you. Six of Swords reversed. So normally Six of Swords upright is kind of leaving a situation that no longer serves you. And personally, I don't normally do reversals unless they like fly out that way. So perhaps there's like a reluctancy to leave some sort of situation. But then with the Strength card, we've got like using your like gentleness and self-compassion to overcome something. So they're quite different energies, which is interesting. So we'll see what else comes out. We've got the Page of Swords. I'm getting that you recently may have started like counselling, or you recently have been taking better care of your mental health. You may have been journaling as well. Okay, can you tell me a bit about the Strength card, please? We've got the Knight of Swords, we've got the Page to the Knight. So there is some sort of progression here. I want to say that despite having like a lot of mental strain, is the phrase that I'm getting, you've been like propelling yourself forward regardless. And I think this is through like small things that you do each day until they eventually become a habit. But I still feel like this is kind of like looming energy, because we've got these like darker, almost like skeletal birds in the background. And then we've got these ravens or crows in this card. Alright, anything else for Capricorn? But yeah, you guys have got like a lot of air energy, so you could be dealing with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Five of Swords, yeah, even more swords energy. So this could definitely be about like mental health, as I was saying. Five of Swords is usually some sort of conflict. I'm getting this like a part of you that, despite like knowing that you need to kind of make these changes in the mindset that you have, there's like a part of you that's still sort of like clinging on. I think it's like some sort of like safety net, comfort zone. Like this is the way that things have always been, and so it's kind of difficult to get out of that. Which is only like a human thing, you know, to stay where we're comfortable. However, unfortunately, I feel like with full moons, they kind of highlight parts in our life where we kind of need to get out of our comfort zone. I feel like this mental health journey is like, I think you're learning a lot about yourself. And also just knowledge in general, because I think we go from like these like flocks of birds, like kind of like a swarm, just all together, like a bit chaotic, and then all of a sudden there's less birds and they're also holding swords. So I think this is you kind of like gaining knowledge, either about yourself or about like mental health in general. And then we've got the Lovers, which is also Gemini energy, so you definitely could be dealing with a Gemini. Yeah, this is you making the choice to prioritize your mental health, I feel. Because I know that like a lot of people see the Lovers card as like a relationship reading, but ultimately it is about making some sort of choice, and I think you're making the choice to be happier, to be more lighthearted. And then we've got the snake with an apple, which again represents knowledge. And then we've also got an acorn on this card, and then 3 acorns on this card, which is quite interesting. So obviously acorns are like associated with oak trees, and oak trees are about longevity. They're about strength, endurance. Because I feel like oak trees can be like hundreds of years old, right? Like they're not exactly like fragile trees. And I feel like this is you like realizing just how strong you are and just how capable you are. These, the Two of Wands and the King of Wands. Yes, we've got like lions again. So you very could well be like dealing with a Leo. I feel as though this is you kind of eventually learning so much about mental health and learning so much about the way that you specifically kind of cope with things and the mindsets that you have. I think this is you like gathering this information and kind of wondering like, okay, well, how do I progress from here? I'm getting like a hermit energy with this, so it may be worth like obviously kind of like balance this out, but it may be worth like spending a little bit of time alone and like really allowing yourself to feel these negative feelings and really listening to the thoughts and perhaps sort of like analyze where they stem from and why you think certain thoughts and whether they're like actually of use. And then we've got the King of Wands, which I feel like this is you like once you've gathered this information, once you've had this like isolation period, this is you like then creating from these negative thoughts. And I mean like by creating, I don't necessarily mean like you know, like physically making something. I mean very well could be like you may kind of turn this pain into art in some way, like one way or another. But this is you like creating a new life, like a life where you're not so in your head and you feel more connected with your body, you feel more passionate, you feel more creative. It's a very like cathartic energy. So good for you, Capricorn, for being able to make that shift, because it is difficult, you know, like when we're our own enemy. Alright, can we get an oracle card for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Capricorn, thank you. And there's the lion again. That's so cool. It may be worth you looking at like the spiritual meaning before behind the lion. No, it's a lot of like courageous energy, bravery, strength. Confidence is your key to success. Yeah, I think this is you like being more confident in who you are and being more confident that things will work out the way that they're meant to work out. All right, Capricorn, I feel like this was a very kind of there's like a very difficult energy around this, but I do feel like there is also like a lot of hope if you are able to dig deep and find that inner strength and keep going, because I feel like the reward afterwards is I want to say that this reward will be like sunlight. Like I feel like it will just open you up and you'll feel like you're really living, you know? All right, Capricorn, thank you for watching and I'll see you soon. Bye.